We are here, we are here, we are here. On this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I am not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Friends and family on Telegram. Families and friends will prosper. Pick up for business. Okay, guys, we are marking up AMZN, Amazon stock. Let's take a look at what's going on in the market. So the market comes down to the very low. We look at the market stopping somewhere down here. If the market works its way up to the highest high area, we can see that the market will be reaching this high here. If the market breaks out of that high, it's going to be headed to this wick, the tip of this wick here. And between the high and the low, we're going to put a midpoint right in the middle. So you can see the area that if price drop down, we're going to return to. Okay, so if price doesn't break below this cluster, then we know it's going up. What we're going to do is we're going to put a midpoint, another midpoint between this first section that we created. So if market drops, it can touch this midpoint and work its way back up. Let's zoom into price action. What's going on in the market? Okay, so we can see clearly that market pushed up from all the way from the bottom. So let's see what happened at the top. So the market hit an area of resistance. So the market pushed up once, it came back down. Market pushed up twice, came back down. Market came up a third time, fully back up to the previous high. And we got a whole bunch of retests in here, this area here. Price action, candle. We can clearly see that it's trying to engulf the previous candle on the opposite side. And the last candle before that is a doji. So we're going to have to wait for this candle to engulf this candle to go up. So let's read the market to see what's going on. We got a pattern that formed itself here. So with them pushes up to the top, so you can see how many times the market did push up, like once, twice, 3 times, maybe 4 or 5. So it could still be pushed up more. So the reason why, because it's drew out a pattern. The pattern it drew out was we have that first leg, we have that second leg, we have that third leg, we have that fourth leg, retest, market pushed up once, retest, market pushed up twice, retest, market pushing up for the third time. Okay, so average is 3. Okay, so the market can still retest after this and still show up the next level if it doesn't break all the way out with this candle here. So we can clearly see market is in that uptrend. Previous candle's a doji. Okay, so let's head down the weekly time frame to see what's going on. Okay, so we can clearly see that market touched this highest high resistance area once, twice, 3 times with a breakout, and it touched the 4th time. So that's 4 pushes so far. So this could be the last push it could be doing. So there's a pattern that's forming near price. So let's see what's going on near price. Price actually on the weekly time frame is engulfing the previous area, which is here. So we can see that once that market closed out today at 5 p.m., this market could be shooting up to new areas of highs. And then we got to see what's going to go on to start next week on Monday. If it's going to break out that. It can still push up during the weekend to this area of resistance. Okay, so you can either take it here once it's closed out, or you can take it, wait until the market hits this area of resistance and wait for the break and retest, the market goes up. And if you don't see that break and retest, we know the market's coming back down. Also in this full area here, a pattern has formed. What pattern do we see? We can see that market, first off, we can see that market working up for that incline. So the pattern we see is that W. So we have that first leg, we have that second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, and the market pushed up once. Okay, so market can still push up average 3 times. So let's give it time for that market to still push. Let's see what's going on in the daily time frame. Okay, so we can see that the market is working its way up. We have second to last active candle. Second to last candle is a engulfing candle. This white bullish candle has engulfed our doji, so showing that the market's going to go up from this area here. So this would have been an area of entry. That would be yesterday, and we would have been at push up here. And then now we clearly see that on this daily time frame, the market has engulfed the previous area of this candle here, and also this major area of these highs. Okay, so now we see that the market can and will be shooting up to new levels of highs. And then the next area the market could have to break this area here. So we can clearly see market is about to break this. So if you think about adding an area of resistance, or we below price, so it would be area of support. So we're looking for price to be doing a break and retest on a lower time frame. And then if price goes back down, we're looking at price to be somewhere near our low. Let's put a midpoint line in the middle just in case the market push back down later on in the week. So let's head down to 4 hour time frame, see what's going on. Okay, so we clearly did get that break with the white bullish candle on the 4 hours. So this is a huge engulfing pattern. Once this market closes out, which it did, it actually engulfed the previous one. The next candle is a doji like we was looking for, so that's the retest. So now we're looking for some type of another engulfing pattern to show that it's going to engulf this over this red doji. It's going to push the market up to this next area of highs. So you can see that market is in that clear uptrend. Okay, let's keep on walking down the time frame. Headed down to the 3. Okay, so we got the breakout. We got 2 retest candles. So retest 1, retest 2. So we're looking for price to break this area of this candle here. So it could consolidate a little bit. So you can have a little bit of consolidation for the next breakout to the next high. So let's see if that happens. Headed down to the 2. Okay, so we got this market didn't close out yet, but it's like some type of engulfing pattern. So the market could be coming down just a little bit back to this red line to work its way up. Headed down to the 1. Okay, the previous candle was a doji. We got a engulfing pattern. Look like market is working its way back down to our red line. Not saying it's going to drop, but it could just hit that support line and come back up. So it's basically consolidating. Okay, what happened here? The market broke, came back to retest, pushed up again. So it's just an area, just consolidating on a 30-minute. Headed down to the 15. Let's see what we see. Okay, so we did get the break. Market retest the high end, came back up top. So it actually formed a pattern, which is a double top. And then the market retest and dropped. Look like it's dropping back down. Okay, but we don't know for sure because our last candle on the 15-minute is a doji, which is a indecisive candle. So don't take trades on indecisive candle. You can wait until the next candle form to see if it's going to engulf in white above this. And if it does, we know that market's going up. If it shows another red one, we know the market's working its way down. This candle is still active for the next maybe five more minutes. So I think it closed out 9:30. Checking out the 5. Okay, we gotta zoom this in. So checking out the 5. Okay, we can see that price is working its way down. So it looks like it's coming down from that double top. Well, now it look like it's a triple top now. So we can see that price pushed up once, pushed up twice, pushed up 3 times. So that's a pattern. That's a triple top. So this market look like it's coming down for sure. Once we get this engulfing pattern on the 5-minute. So market pushed up once, market pushed up twice, market pushed up 3 times. Triple top pattern. So we know we see triple top. We're looking for a retest. This is the retest here. Okay, especially this candle right here came back to retest, broke, came back to retest, and now we see that the market is dropping back down. So on the 5 minutes, if the market engulfs this area here as it's doing, it just has to close out in the next 4 minutes. Let's say just about 4 minutes. So once the market closes out in 4 minutes, you know that the market is going back down. Okay. May not go back down all the way to the low. The next area it has to break is this area right here. Okay. We also have the last active candle wick is sitting right on the area of support from the other side. So that means that you want to still be able to look for that break and retest. You want to see that body of this candle break below this, so you can see that the market's going down, or another bearish candle to form on side of that and start breaking down. That can also happen as well. And if it doesn't, then I mean that spike really meant something as an area of support, so that market could be coming back up from that midpoint. Headed down to the 3. Okay, we got another doji candle, which is indecisive, so we don't know what's going to close out. Yes, it's not going to close out. It's didn't close out yet. When this market closes out, if it closes out in this doji, that means you're waiting for a engulfing pattern or some type of pattern the market's going to show. It's going to overlap this. It's going to push the market down or up. So you can see that market came to that area of support. We don't know if the market's going to, it's like a little retest. Market's going to push down, or it's going to just turn right back around and go back up. Headed down to the 1. And now we see the reversal. So it actually, instead of pushing down, the market's reversing, but we don't know it's a full reverse. Why? Because we didn't get an engulfing pattern to the previous area. So we want this candle on the 1 minute to engulf the previous third to last candle. With this white candle engulfs the third to last candle, closes out, then that we know price is headed back up to the next area highs. It could be working its way back up. Very important information, guys. Please study patterns in the market. We actually found a pattern today that we seen. We seen the triple top pattern. So it's just here. So we see the market pushed up once, market pushed up twice, market pushed up 3 times. After that, we got the retest in that area. So when the market broke, it came back to retest that midpoint area of the highs in that low. So midpoint right here, market came back to retest, as we seen on AMZN, and the market dropped down to further lows. Also very important information, guys. Please understand when the market is at an area at an SR line, if it's breaking its way up, you gotta wait till the market come back down to return to that area of support. Then you look for confirmation and the market push up. Confirmation in this area where this arrow is at will be on Forex pattern cheat sheet. Once you guys identify the pattern that's going to happen, we know the market's going to go up or down. Hey guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching and thank you for your attention. AMZN stock. And also currently we can see that that last active candle on the 1 minute time frame is having a hard time to break. So if that closes out, then we can see, or if it closes out, we got 1 more minute to close out now. Now we can see that market pushing up. So that once this market closes out above this area here, now it's going to close above this area, that market's shooting back up to the highs. So it looks like the market is headed back up to that orange line that we created. So that was the break and that was a retest. Okay. Thank you.